Good morning, YouTube. We are playing a morning game of Magic. I am here with my two friends, Gurney and El Franco. I hope everybody is ready to play an awesome game. I've already randomized the order for our game. So once everybody shuffles up and it is ready, we will start off with me.
Draw my 7, see what we get.
Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm going to go to the restroom real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a beautiful hand.
All right. I will keep this.
What are you guys playing? Six, one. Ooh, mono green. Or is it green black?
Oh, this is green blue.
Okay. Black is always difficult to see on the screen.
All right. Let's see here. What we got going on? The white. I will play Judith.
Judith, no.
But it's not. I don't have a bunch of like board like one pink spells. It's more hit you
I
in the
know.
foot.
I'm just joking because of um, uh, like the Bible story.
Oh, gotcha.
What?
I'm gonna take a mulligan.
Invincible.
I will hold on to that hand.
All right. Does everybody have a hand?
Yes, sir.
I think we're good.
Okay. Okay. I'll start us off. Draw. And I'll play a Razor Razor Ravage Thicket. Enters battlefield untap because I control two fewer lands. I'll tap one for a Spore Frog, and then I'll pass the turn.
Draw. I'll play Jungle Hollow tapped and pass. Gain life.
I'm gonna draw for turn. Let's go ahead and put a Myriad Landscape comes in tapped and pass.
Draw for turn. I am going to put in an island, tap it, and plane cycle my Eagles of the North. And while I seek for planes, I will pass.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play a forest. And I will pass the turn.
Tap. Upkeep, draw. I will play a swamp, and I'll pay 1 for Grist. And I'll pay a black for a Vat of Rebirth. And I'll pass.
Untap and draw. Let's put a Cavern of Souls, naming humans. And I will tap 2, and I'm going to cast a Charcoal Diamond. It'll come in tap. And I'm going to pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play the planes I grabbed. And I will pass because I don't have a turn move. A turn 2 move.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play a Temple of Mystery, scry 1. I will keep it on top. And then I will pass the turn.
Tap. Upkeep, draw. Alright. I will do a Lenoir Reborn tapped. It comes with a graft counter. And I'm just going to do this. I'll pay 2 and discard Spinewood's Armadillo to get a basic to hand and gain 3 life. And I'll just pass the turn.
Let's untap and draw.
Grab a force.
I am going to black, colorless, and colorless to cast Vashta Narada. It is it has shadow and indestructible, and whenever at the beginning of each end step, if a creature died this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on its card. And I will pass.
That's scary. Untap nothing, upkeep draw. I will play an island. And I will play tap 3, play Flight. It is a 1/3 flying double strike vigilant bird. I pass.
Alright. Untap. Upkeep draw. I'll play a Grishel. I'll play a Seaside Citadel. Enters battlefield tapped. And then I'll tap a green, a white, and a green. White and a blue to play Key One. The Inherit Meddler. 1/3 Rabbit Wizard. Tap it. Each player may draw a card. Each player who draws a card gains 1 life this way. And then I'll just pass the turn.
Untap. Upkeep draw. Play a Gallifrey Council Chamber. When ETBs, I surveil 1. I put a swamp in the grave. And let's go 2 for an Osteomancer's Adept. And pass turn.
Untap and draw. I'm gonna go ahead and put a swamp as my land for turn. And I'm gonna tap 1 and a red with Cavern of Souls to cast Harmonic Prodigy. It is it has prowess, and if an ability of a shaman or another wizard that I control triggers, it triggers an additional time. And then and then I'm going to pass my turn.
Put up planes in for turn. I'm going to tap 4. I'm going to play Meneldor, Swift Savior. It's a 3/3 flyer, and whenever it deals combat damage to the player, I can basically stick or something, and allow it to bring him back. And everybody's just kind of holding up blockers, so I think I'll do the same for now. Pass.
Okay. So untap. Upkeep draw. I will play a Glacial Forest Fortress tapped. And then I'll tap 2 to play Thought Vessel. I have no maximum hand size. And then Everybody may draw a card.
I'll choose two.
I'm going to draw a card too. Alright. Okay, we all gain 1 life. Alright, I'm going to tap 3. I'm going to give you guys more draw, but I'm going to be tempted with bunnies. Tempting offer. I draw a card and create a 1/1 white bunny creature token. Then each opponent may draw a card and create a 1/1 white rabbit creature token. For each opponent who does, I draw a card and create a 1/1 white bunny creature token. So, who's tempted by the offer?
I will not be tempted.
I will choose not to.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy. You're just getting the one card.
Oh man.
Anything to lie.
So I'll draw a card, and I get 1 rabbit. Gosh dang it! I was hoping to make an army. I will pass the turn.
Untap. Upkeep draw. I'll play a. I'll pay 3 for Audience with Tristani. Get a 0/1 green plant and draw a card for each different token I control. Which is just the 1. And. There we go. Okay, that's nice. I'll play a Forest Land for turn. And I will tap 2 for a Cryptex, which can collect evidence 3 to add a mana, and then put an online counter on it, and when it has 5, I can sacrifice it to somebody else, draw 3. And I will go to combat, and I'll send a 2/2 Death Touch at Gurney.
I will take the game.
And I'll pass.
I'll tap and draw. I'll play Phyrexian in the tower as my land for turn. And I will tap 2 so I can cast a 5 pistol. No maximum hand size. And I'm gonna pass my turn.
You'll have to give me the board sort of small. I'm using his phone. You got a plant. Do you have anything that flies?
No.
Okay. Tap 3. I'm gonna play a Frost Trickster. I'm going to stun your Dutcher.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move to combat. I'm going to create game.
Does it put a stun counter on it?
Yeah.
Sure.
Just one though. So you create windmill over.
Yep. I'll take 3.
And when you take 3, I'm going to flicker your Frost Trickster, bring it back. And then I'm going to shadow over on Franco's board.
Okay. It's done. Your turn. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't button that.
Okay, untap. Upkeep, draw. I'm going to play a Flooded Grove. And then I'm going to tap a white, blue, green, and one colorless to play Tamio, Field Researcher.
Yeah, that's a problem.
So, Gurney, what creatures do you have on board?
I have a 2 flyer, a 1/3 flying double strike vigilant, and a 3/3 flyer.
So your 3/3 and your 2/2 flyer will be the targets of Tamio's effect.
Okay, what is
Plus one at the down.
+1. Choose 2 target creatures until your next turn. Whenever each of those either of those creatures deals combat damage, I draw a card.
Okay, yes, that 3/3 and 1/3.
The
Oh, the other
2/2.
one.
The 2/2, sorry.
What was the Tamio? What?
Huh?
What was our card Tamio?
Field Researcher.
Field
Okay.
Researcher.
Thank you.
And then let everybody draw a card. Everybody who does gains 1 life.
Okay, so I should get 2 then.
Yeah, I'll take 1.
Okay. And then I will pass the turn.
On your end step, I'll cycle Street Wraith by getting 2 life. And I will tap the Cryptex to exile Audience with Tristani to add a mana and put a unlock counter on it. But I won't use that mana, I'll just tap. Keep draw. I'll play a Command Tower as land for turn. And see, I'll pay 3 for an evolution stage. Oh, can I do that in the other order? Because it's like dumb. Just play my land after. I don't need it to cast it. And then proliferates my graft counter and my Cryptex unlock counter. And then I guess go to combat and let's go the my commander's still tapped actually. It loses the stun counter. I'll send the 2/2 Death Touch. We'll go at the Tamio with it.
In response,
Mhm.
I'll tap a white 1 and 2. I'm gonna play Riot Control.
Okay. Sure thing. No damage.
I gain 1 life for each creature your opponents control,
Mhm.
and prevent all damage that would have been dealt to me this turn.
So I have 4.
I
I
got
have
2.
2. So you're gaining 9.
9.
And I will pass the turn.
On the end step, I will tap 2 to crack the mirrored landscape.
Mhm.
And I will go look for 2 mountains.
Hello? Yes. Are you right? I'm her.
What are you writing? What are you writing?
So, whose turn is it?
It's my turn.
Okay.
I will untap. And I will remove the stun counter and draw. Black, red, 1, 2, 3 to cast my commander. I will pass my turn.
All right. Untap. Keep and draw. Play an island for turn. I'm going to tap 5, play my own commander. Oh my god, boy. I just realized my board is so damn small. Okay, there, and maybe. All right. I will go to combat. So, Neo, I specifically have to do damage to a player, right, for you to draw a card?
Yeah.
Or can
No,
you-
it just says combat damage in general.
Okay. Well, you'll get to draw 1 card, but I'm
Okay.
going to send a flying vigilant double strike and a 4/4 bird over at Tameo to try and kill it. So it'd be a total of 6 damage to Tameo.
In response, I'm gonna sacrifice Spore Frog.
Nice. That means you don't get to draw a card, though.
It's okay.
Tameo lives. I passed my. I passed my turn because this didn't deal any damage, so I can't flicker anything. And since I didn't do damage with a bird, I don't get a commander trigger.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I keep faking you guys out.
And Elfrin, you should get a trigger on your shadow guy since the creature died.
Which creature died? I'm sorry.
The Spore Frog was sacrificed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. I didn't realize it.
Tap 3. To play Chasm Skulker.
Mhm.
And then yeah. Okay. Let's see. Everybody can draw a card. Everybody may draw a card. If they do, they gain 1 life.
Yep.
I'll take you up on that offer.
Chasm
Sure.
Skulker goes up +1/+1 counter. And I go up 1. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna play Rishkar, Primo Renegade. I'm gonna put a +1/+1 counter on Chasm Skulker and the rabbit. And then I will pass the turn.
Untap. Upkeep draw. Okay. I will pay 3 or 4 for a bloatfly swarm. Flying, when it enters with 5 1/1 counters. And if damage would be dealt to it, instead remove that many 1/1 counters from it, and each player gets a rad counter. And
Oh, everybody's getting a red counter?
no, only if damage is dealt to this creature. I will go to combat, and I'll send a 1/2 Death Touch Commander and a 2/2 Death Touch at the Planeswalker.
Let's see if I have anything. You have it. Timio dies.
It's only 3 damage.
Oh, okay. So sounds
It's
Yeah,
not-
remember, Death Touch doesn't affect the planeswalkers like that.
No.
Yeah. And
Is there such thing as death touch to planeswalkers?
no, but there are creatures that say if damage would be dealt to planeswalkers, they die.
Okay.
Like Questing Beast does that. And let's see, I will just pay 2. I'll do it with the. Oh, well, I guess not. That wouldn't make much sense. 5 cents, so. Pay 2 for a fanatical offering. I will sacrifice my plant.
Another creature died.
That happens on that instead for him.
Okay.
I will get a oil counter on the Vat of Rebirth and draw 2 cards and create a map token. All right, I will play a forest as land for turn and proliferate all these counters. Yep, that's good. I will pass the turn. And you get that counter.
Mm. tap and draw for turn. Let's see here. One in a red, and I'm gonna cast Impact Tremors.
Yeah.
And let us do a red so I can cast Blazing Volley. It deals 1 damage to each creature an opponent controls. I will trigger Judith. It'll double trigger to do Lifelink and Death Touch.
Oh, that's cruel.
I just top deck it right now, so might as well.
Cool.
It's a
So I get two
I
1/1.
will.
I get
I will
two.
respond if you are gonna with a fake your own death. It's not gonna prevent you guys from losing creatures. It's just gonna return a creature to the battlefield tapped under my control and create a treasure token, choosing my commander. Yeah.
Okay. And how many creatures died?
Not that
Four for me.
mana.
4 for me.
4, 4, that's 8.
4 for me. Actually, it's
Yeah.
going to be 3 for me because this is going to prevent the damage. It would be dealt to.
What's
I
going
get
to
two
prevent the damage?
1/1.
So the bloatfly, if damage would be dealt to it while it has a 1/1 counter on it, prevent that damage and remove that many 1/1 counters, and then give each player a rad counter for each 1/1 counter removed this way.
That is true, but since it's Death Touch,
The damage is
it's the same thing. It's the same thing. It makes sense.
But Grist will return to the battlefield, and I will get a treasure token from the Fake Your Own Death. I will sacrifice the treasure token to flip Grist into the Planeswalker.
All right, and then
everybody's going to get a red counter.
Yeah. I'm using a poison counter because I don't have that.
So that was 4, 8, and then you said 3 for you?
I had
Yeah.
3. Treasure for 4. Okay.
That's 11. I'm going to pass my turn with that.
Untap, upkeep, draw, then do the Brad counter thing. It is a Dawn to Dusk going to my graveyard, so I will lose 1 life and lose the Brad count.
And Elf, you should have another counter on your guy.
Sorry?
Elf should have a counter on his guy since he had creatures die.
Oh yeah, that's right. How many died?
It only matters about 1. It doesn't care about more than.
If a creature died this turn, put a +1+. So it's if a creature dies, so it actually counts for more than 1.
No. It's if a creature has died this turn, you get a counter. That's it. It's not like when a creature dies. It's just like if any creatures have died in general, you get 1 counter.
He's right. It's a check. It's not a. cumulative thing. Planes return. What do you have on board for you there, Franco?
I got my commander, the thing with Shadow, and then the harmonic prodigy.
Powers. I need to know their powers.
It is going to be currently a 4/4, 1/3, and a 3/4.
Cool.
And the shadow one's indestructible.
Oh, forgot about the indestructible. That's fine. All right. Wow. Just tap out and bring my commander back, I guess. Pass turn. You're up, Neo.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I'll just pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Did you do your mill one for the radiation counter?
Oh no, I didn't. There we go.
Okay, so you take one and lose the red counter.
Yep.
I'll draw. And then mill generous ent, so I will lose one. Okay. I will. Anything else? Yeah. Okay. I will just tap the cryptex and exile fanatical offering and fake your own death to add black from my graveyard. Get the 5th counter on it. And then I will pay that to use the map on my blood 5 to have it explore. Force to hand. And then I'll sacrifice the cryptex to surveil 3, draw 3. And that'll give me a counter with that of rebirth. Put a Chupacabra Echo and the Shire in the grave, and then draw these 2 and the other one. Okay. Pay 3. Tapping the VAT and removing 5 counters. No, 4 counters, so down to 3. To return the Evolution Sage to the battlefield. And I'll play Force as land for turn. That'll let me proliferate. I will graft her before that, moving one of the counters from the Llanowar Reborn onto her, and then proliferating 4, 2, 6, 4, and plus Gris to create a 1/1 insect and mill 2, and then if there's a black, which there is, Chthonian Nightmare, I will get a Death Touch counter on it. Side card to lose. Pay 4. 2 black for a Fell Beast of Mordor. Flying, devour 1. And when it enters or attacks, target opponent loses X life, and I gain X life, where X is the number of 1/1 counters on it. So as it enters with Devour, I will sacrifice the insect to get a counter on it. And I will graft one of the 1/1 counters on the land onto the fell beast in response to its trigger, since they're both ETB triggers. And then I'll have Elf, you'll take the 2 damage and I'll gain 2. Or the 2 loss of life. And I will go to end step and discard. Oh, yeah.
Are
I'll just
you
go end step and
going to
discard.
attack or something?
No, I just have the bloat fly, but it's a better blocker than attacker, so I'm just passing. Discarding forest.
Let's untap. Draw for turn. Mill a card for the red. It is a non-land, so I lose the red, lose a life. I will play Luxury Suite, which comes in untapped because I have more than 2 opponents. Red 1, 2, and I'm gonna cast Molten Gatekeeper. Trigger Impact Tremors. Everybody, my opponents lose a life. Let's go ahead and I will tap 2 in a red, and I'm going to Chaos Warp your fly. Steel.
Okay. Sure.
Trigger my commander. I will choose to make imps. So trigger Harmonic Prodigy. I'll make 2 of them, and then trigger Multi Gatekeeper and Impact Tremors. It'll be 4 damage to that you guys take.
Yeah.
We each take 4 damage.
Yes.
It's a paleontologist pickaxe.
Okay. And then with that, I pass my turn.
No.
Draw. I will play. No, first I will tap 5, 3, 4, 5. An Angel of Dawn. When Angel of the Dawn enters the battlefield, all my creatures get +1/+1 in vigilance until end of turn. Then I'm going to return one of the lands I tapped to my hand and put a Glorious Chancery into play. And I'm gonna get 2. I will go to combat. I will send a 5/6 flyer at Franco.
I have no flying blockers. I will take the 5.
When the damage is dealt, I'm going to choose to trigger the bird's ability to return a creature from my graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. It's going to be the Frost Trickster, and I'm going to tap down your Shadow guy again.
It is tapped down.
And it's done.
Yep, I'll put a stun.
Finality counter will be brown on my cards. You're up, Neo.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. How many basic lands do I have? Only one. Shame. I'll play Perry Stream tapped. Gurney, what are your creatures?
4/5, a 3/3, and a 2/2.
So
Well, 2 birds and an angel.
I'll uptick.
Cameo.
Tamio, and I'll name your angel and then one of your birds.
Which one? The Frost Trickster, which is the 2/2, or my commander?
Your commander.
Okay.
Um. I will tap 2 blue, 1, 2, and then 3 for Body of Knowledge. Body of Knowledge is power and toughness is equal to the number of cards in my hand. My current cards are 4. And whenever it's dealt damage, I draw that many cards. And then I have no maximum hand size. And then who has islands?
I do.
I'll swing 2 1/1 island walk squids at you.
Sure.
And then I will pass the turn.
Untap. Upkeep, draw. I will. Let's see. 4, 5, 6. I'll just pay 8 for Torgar Famine Incarnate. So it's a 7/6. When it enters the battlefield, up to 1 target player's life total becomes half their starting life total, rounded down. So on the ETB of that, Franco, I will set your life to 20.
No, wouldn't it go to 19 because half rounded down?
Well, half rounded
40. Yeah.
Yeah, half of 43 is.
Well, it's your starting life total, so it's 40.
Right. So he should actually be at 26 though, because it would go.
No. It's starting life total, so 40.
Right. But read your card. It says his total becomes reduced by half, isn't it?
By half their starting life total.
Right. So if it's reduced by half their starting life total, and he was
starting
at 40,
life total is 40.
26.
Starting is 40 though.
We all started at 40.
Yeah.
I realize that. But
So it's 20 always.
Because depending on how the card is worded, you should have 26.
Yes, but the card is worded up to 1 target player's life total becomes half their starting life total.
Okay.
Rounded down.
Sorry.
So
I just didn't do the wording correctly.
Yep. Then I will play a swamp as land for turn. I'll proliferate. I should have put in a counter on. I guess I would have lost my graph then. Get Grist to 6. And I think I only have like 3 in here. 4. That's decent. I will pay 1 and equip the paleontologist pickaxe to the fell beast. So when it attacks, I draw a card, then discard a card. So I will then go to combat. And I'll swing the fell beast at the planeswalker for 6. On attack, I will have you lose 3 life, Neo, and I will gain 3 life with the trigger. And I will, that will be my only attacker.
All right, I'll lose 3 life.
And then I will, I need to draw and discard. Well, that's funny. I'll discard the bloatfly swarm. And then I will -6 grist. Have a good graveyard. And create a token copy of each creature in my graveyard. That's a 1/1 insect. So, bloatfly, chupacabra, grist yourself. That can't flip. Osteomancer, and Spinewood's Armadillo. So I have a 1/1 reach ward 3, a 1/1 that creates me a food, a 1/1 death touch that I can play creatures from graveyard, give them finality counters. Bloatfly will enter and get 5 1/1 counters. So it'll be a 6/6, and Chupacabra's Echo, when it enters, target creature an opponent controls gets -X, where X is the number of permanent cards in my graveyard, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'll remove the Does that white bird in the middle do anything else, or is it just the ETB trigger?
It's just the ETB trigger, and it's actually an angel, not a bird.
Oh, okay. It's not a bird.
So
Interesting.
it won't trigger my commander if I attack.
Gotcha. I will just target the indestructible shadow guy. I just don't want to deal with him later.
Okay, in response to your declarations of target,
And I will move a counter with the graft.
in response, I will tap this. I'm gonna sack one of my devils, so everybody loses 2 life. I will have 2 black floating mana. I will use one to cast.
What are you sacking it with?
Phyrexian Tower.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I will use one of those 2 black mana to cast Fange Death on the indestructible.
Gotcha.
So whenever it dies, it just comes back. Trigger my commander. It'll trigger twice. I will make 2 imps. So everybody will lose 4.
Gotcha. All right.
And then it comes back with a +1/+1 counter.
All right. And I pass the turn.
All right, so still on your second main phase still.
Oh, okay.
Whenever you did all that, I still have that black floating and the red, so I will use the red and the black. I'll tap, and I'm gonna cast Deadly Dispute. I'm gonna target as an additional cost one of my imps, so everybody loses 2 life. And then I will draw 2 cards, trigger my commander. I'll make 2 more imps. I'm going up to 4.
Oh,
And then
shit.
everybody takes 4 damage.
Jeez.
So I will go to my turn, untap.
Glad I targeted you with Torga.
Upkeep and draw. Black 1, 2. Well, no, actually, it has to be like this. Yeah. So 2 black and 1, and I'm gonna cast Braids Arson Nightmare. At the beginning of my end step, I may sacrifice an artifact, a creature, an enchantment, a land, or a planeswalker. If I do, each opponent sacrifices a permanent that shares a type with it. And then for each opponent who doesn't, they lose 2 life, and I draw a card. Trigger Impact Tremors and trigger Molten. You lose 2 life. Don't forget to. Oh, Neo's not there. When did Neo leave?
Let's see. I was at.
Neo, I think he lost like 8 life since he walked away.
Okay.
Might be more than that, but I think it's around 8.
It should have been 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Pardon me.
12, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was a pretty high number.
So it was at
I know
40.
it's a lot. Count.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
All right. I will. I will move over to my end step, and I will sack one of the imps to the nightmare. Everybody loses 2 life, and then everybody either sacks a creature or I draw a card and then you lose 2 life.
Sack
I'll
my
sacrifice a creature.
You get a card for me. I'm down, guys.
Okay, so I will draw a card and you lose 2 life.
Yep, I did
Put a
that.
counter on that.
And then I'll put a counter at the beginning of my end step, put a counter on the shadow, and that'll be my turn. Pass.
Upkeep, draw. Quick question for you, Neo. Is
Yeah,
Cameo
what's
still
up?
around? What's she at?
What?
If Cameo is still around, what's she at?
She's dead.
Okay, good. I don't have to worry about that yet. I will. First, I'm going to put a Flames on for turn. Then I'm going to tap. And I'm going to play a Silverwing Squadron. Its power and toughness are equal to the number of creatures I control, and whenever it attacks, I make 2/2 knights equal to the number of opponents I have. So right now it's a 4/4. dice to put down there so we can keep track. And then I will go to combat, and I'm going to send everything I can send over at Franco. So that would be a 5/6, a 4/4, and a 2/2.
And they're all in the air.
They're all in the air.
Okay. So a 5/6, a 4/4, and a 2/2.
Yeah. So a total of 11.
Okay. I will take 11.
I will use the trigger to return my men on board to the field with a finality counter on it. And this will go to 5 because now I have 5 charge. Sure.
All right, my turn.
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
All right, untap. Upkeep, draw. And then I'll just pass the turn.
Okay.
All right.
You don't want to try and take a shot at Franco before he kills us all?
I have something up my sleeve.
Okay. Upkeep, draw. Okay. Let's do 3. Tap the Vat of Rebirth and remove 4 counters. Go down to 2. To return my commander to the battlefield. Oh yeah, it's the real ones here. When it comes out, I'll choose the original keep and lose the copy of it. That'll get me a counter on that. And I will pay a green to flip it. And then I will +1 my commander to mill 2. Quest for the Necropolis and Gulping Scrap Trap. A graveyard that will get me an insect with a Death Touch counter. Alright. Then let's go. Do I have anything else? I'll play a. Yeah, you got 9 life. Okay. I'll play a forest. This land for turn. We'll proliferate everything. And I will move to combat. I'll swing the Fell Beast at Franco with the Bloodfly. I will send the 7/6 Evolution Sage at Neo, and I'll send the 7/6 Torgar at Gurney, and that will be my attackers.
I have a response to your attackers.
And I have attack trigger on that.
So I'll tap 2 blue. And because I'm declaring no blockers.
Well, this is before blockers. I haven't done my attack triggers yet.
Okay, go ahead, do your attack triggers.
Sure. So Fell Beast, Franco, you will lose 4 life. I will gain 4. And I'll draw and discard. Discarding. I'll just discard a Wolf's Night Out. And that's my attack triggers.
Okay, so going to declare blocker step.
Sure.
I declare no blockers, but in response to declaring blockers.
Do you want to let Gurney declare his blocker then?
Gurney, are you going to declare blockers?
It's a 7/6 Torador.
I'm gonna take
So
the
I get.
And these both are flying coming at you, Franco.
Okay, so they're both flying there coming at me.
Yep, but I think Neo might save you here or something. I'm not sure.
No, Neo's about to give you an additional combat phase and make you forced to attack both of us instead of him.
Yeah, so
Okay.
Illusionary Gambit.
Gotcha. That
So
one.
it says cast this spell only during the declare blocker step on an opponent's turn. Remove all attacking creatures from combat, untap them. After this phase, there's an additional combat phase. Each of those creatures attacks that combat this, if able, if they can't attack me or planeswalkers I control that combat.
Okay. So I guess I'll go to second combat. I'll swing the Fell Beast and the Bloat Fly. We'll send the Fell Beast and Torgar and the Evolution at Gurney, and then the Bloat Fly at Franco to get him.
I'm dead already on the first combat.
Well, he removes them from combat.
No, he does. He does. He just untaps them, but they still attack that first combat.
No, they're removed from combat.
They're removed from combat in the first one. Yeah. I will get the attack trigger. Shadow, I will have you lose 4. I'll gain 4. And draw.
Okay.
Discarding Ripples of the Death.
I will have to block. I will
Are you
block
blocking?
7 6s, and I'll take whatever the others do.
It's 7 flying.
I had all flyers. So all 4 of them are 7?
Yep, that's all 3 of them are 7 power. These 2 are 7/6s, and then this is a 7/7.
Okay.
Would any of them die?
No, unfortunately, not for me.
Okay. And all right. I'll pay 2 for an Arcane Signet. 4, 5, I know.
That one gets it.
I'll pay 5. To Coiling Rebirth, targeting my Bloodfly Swarm that is still in my graveyard, to return it to the battlefield, and I will gift a card to Gurney to create a 1/1 copy of it as well.
Sure.
So you draw. And I'll essentially have 2 copies of the Bloodfly that are base power 1/1 and one that is a 1/1. That's my actual card. So, and I'll pass the turn.
Untap. What do you have for flying blocker?
I have 2 bloat flies and 2 1/1 creatures. And the bloat flies are 5/5 and a 6/6.
Well, I have no other choice. I tap 4, I play Dust, I destroy all creatures with power 3 or greater.
Okay. So that's him to. Okay. That's, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I get 7 counters on this. And dead. Alright.
I'm gonna put my commander in the graveyard.
Oh, no, I keep
Tap
going.
2. I'm gonna play Samwise the Stout-Hearted. ETB, I can return a creature permanent from my graveyard that was put there from the battlefield this turn to my hand. And then the ring tempts me. Not that that's going to matter for the rest of the game, but I'm going to put my commander back in my hand. And then
Swing at the Planeswalker.
I can't do anything really about him. Neo just basically gave him the game by doing what he did.
Yeah, I know. You could still. You still got a flying.
You still have 2 1/1 reachers.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
It's basically pointless. I'm just going to pass and let us both die because that's what Neo deserves. Neo, next time don't save your own skin. Try and think about everybody on your team.
Sorry.
Everybody on the team.
Well, when one person becomes a problem, the rest of the group becomes a team. So
Yeah.
we were all a team against Franco for a bit, right?
Yep.
Yeah, if you would have not killed me, I had a blasphemous eye next turn.
Mm-hmm.
On
Would
top,
have gotten us a lot of
draw.
red counters. But you would have also had a million life.
Yeah, I would have gained
Driving
like 100, like
Heath,
100 life.
naming green for the second color. And then I'll tap 3, 4 for Forgotten Ancient.
Mhm.
Whenever a player casts a spell, I put a +1/+1 counter on Forgotten Ancient. And then I'm gonna go to combat. I'm gonna swing Body of Knowledge at Steel. My creature is a 3/3.
Okay. I will block it with a 1/1 Death Touch Insect.
Okay, cool. I get to draw a card.
I'll get a counter.
Draw anything good, Neo?
Huh?
You draw anything good?
Nope.
No.
The heart of the cards weren't on my side, unfortunately.
Not this time, brother. Not this time.
I'll pass the turn.
Okay. And tap. Okay, draw.
How much power do you have on board, Steel?
2.
2?
Yep. I will. That's pretty decent. Tap 3, and we'll
And
do
Gurney,
the
you can take me out if you have enough power.
thing here.
Yeah, I wiped the board so I could try and save my own skin because you left me hanging. So
You left me hanging.
Of out of rebirth, the Eruption Sage.
yep.
I'll play Bachuka Bog as land for turn. I'll target Gurney,
Sure.
and I'll proliferate. And yeah, I'll grab it. I'll just do it after. Got it late. Oh. -6. And create a token that's a copy of everybody in there. I'll remove the Forgotten Ancient with the Chupacabra.
Okay.
And set your life to 20, Neo, with the Torgar trigger.
No, I would go to 14.
Nope, it's half your starting.
No. You said half rounded down.
He said half starting round.
Yeah.
Your
Neo.
starting life total, though.
Half rounded down of your starting life total. So you started with 40.
Yes, but I'm already at 24. I would go down to 14.
Yeah, but the card specifically says of your starting life total.
So what you started the game at, which everybody starts at 40, so it just sets you to 20 every time.
Yeah.
So it can heal you basically if you're less than 20. Looks like it's counters. I've proliferate there. I'll get another food since I get a second ent. And spinelords. And Fell Beast, I will sacrifice my commander, the Chupacabra, and these Spinewoods, and the Generous Ents for 6 counters. And I will craft 1 counter onto it. Target Neo with take 7. I'll gain 7. And I'll proliferate on ETB with the gulping. Okay. And then all of these came in this turn.
Wait, no. Hold on. Take my leg.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. For Knight of Sweet's Revenge, 1 ATBs, I create a food. And foods I control can tap for green. And then I can pay 7, sacrifice it, and give creatures +X+X, where X is the number of foods I control, which is currently 3. I guess I'll do this. I'll unearth for black my commander and pay a green to flip it, and then do the mill 2. And then I'll pass my because I can't attack.
Sure. Untap, upkeep, draw. What on your board is letting you make copies?
My commander, the ability when I do the -6.
Okay.
What's this again?
That won't help for that time.
Mill 2, that's what it is. Aftermath, I will not have Death Touch coming out.
And 1, 2, 3, 5. I'll cast an there. 4. I'm going to cast Avian Odyssey. I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to swing a 2/2 over at Neo in the air. I'm going to choose to put a +1/+1
swinging to it, Junior.
He has to take the damage since he doesn't have flying blockers.
You swinging to it, you Neo?
Whenever he decides to focus on this, I pass turn after that.
Sure.
You got 2 swung at you, Neo.
How much?
2.
Okay, I'll take 2.
And then it's your turn.
Okay. Well, Gurney, is there a way I can make it up to you?
By dying.
What about giving you extra draw at the end of your turn?
Nope, I'm going to kill you. If he doesn't kill you first, I'm killing you.
He mad.
I think I have lethal next turn if you don't.
Yeah, because he's at 40 lives. Y'all gotta like team up either to bring him down, which I doubt it would help. But
Yeah, I don't see a point in it. I just want to kill Neo.
I'm going to play Tender's Truth on you, Gurney.
Sure.
At the beginning.
It's very tenderous.
Tenderest Truth, yeah. So at the beginning of your end step, Gurney, you each get to draw a card.
It's not going to matter.
Alright. I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. I'll tap 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll try first. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I guess I can't do 12, but I can do 11. So 1 and then 2x equaling 5 for the common good targeting the bloatfly swarm. To create X tokens that are copies of target token you control. Tokens you control gain indestructible until your next turn, and you gain 1 life for each token you control.
But they don't.
So I just get 5 bloatflies. That'll be 5 5s and gain 6, 7, 8, or no, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 life. Boom. Bunch of bloatflies. Okay. And yep. Go to combat. I'll swing Bubbeast at Neo and target you with the attack trigger, and then I'll swing the rest of these guys at Gurney.
Well, the new one just
don't
right?
Yeah, not the or no,
How much
Bloatfly was last turn. Yeah, it was just the 5. So you got a 7/7 flying Bloatfly, a 1, 2, 3 1/1s, and a 3/3 coming at you, and then Neo will lose 8 on attack. There's only the 7/7 flying. The rest are on your own. So it's 3
So how
1/1s.
much am I taking?
8 on attack trigger, and then you have a 11/11 coming at you in the air.
Yep, that's game.
I block the 7 and the 3/3, and I'll take the 3. Death touch.